Okay, part two. Sorry, I just got started. I'm gonna cut this carpet up here, but sorry I got interrupted. So this is part two. So that was the downstairs. Here's the upstairs. Um, Honestly, this carpet probably could be saved. So these people were here for 2 years. So I could probably get somebody to come through here and clean all this stuff and make the stairs look nice. But here's the problem. That's not coming out. That's not coming out. This like bleach spot right here is not coming out. And here's the worst part. Blam, right here. This was like some Kool-Aid Gatorade thing, and it's never coming out. The guy said he'd worked on it for an entire week to get it right here. So at the very least, this whole room has to be redone, right? There's another one. There's stuff over here, right? So luckily, but I'm not trying to say these are bad tenants, right? Like for some, I don't know what it was, but they replaced the blinds, so I'm going to take them down so I can paint. I really, really hate these blinds. I really do. But they bought new blinds. They're cordless. They work. It just sucks because they break so easy. And I really like the thicker ones that are just, I don't know, more durable. So anyways, I guess I'll just be leaving those ones. Not ideal. I don't know if the next tenant will really appreciate that. I don't know. We'll see. But I didn't have to pay for them, so I'm not going to take it. I mean, honestly, I would have preferred if they had broken these to just let me take it out of their deposit and go get the ones I wanted. But yeah, I wouldn't say they did a great job cleaning either. So I am definitely going to have to take money out of their deposit for cleaning because I'm not going to do anything with this window, but it still needs to be cleaned for the next person, right? So like this is kind of my evidence like, hey, you guys, I'm going to have to charge you for the carpet because you were only here for 2 years. This room's actually pretty good. So, I mean, if I could just replace this in this room, I would, but I'm not going to have a brand new unit that has fully renovated and have mismatching carpet. Like, obviously we'll try to get as close as possible, but we'll never be able to match this carpet again. So there's going to be a seam here or no, there'd be a seam here and like a seam under here or whatever. So it wouldn't look too bad, but you'd be able to tell there's different carpets from the stairs and all that stuff. So I just, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to go maybe halvesies with them on the carpet because I would really prefer not to have needed to do new carpet. Like the unit over here, she was there for 20 years. I had to do new carpet, wear and tear for sure. That's not 2 years of wear and tear, right? So now I have to do new carpet. And I, they got to pay for some of that. Like underneath this, right? So I'm going to have to pay people to come through here and clean this. There's just stuff that needs to be cleaned, like the, countertops and stuff. We're going to reglaze these, right? And we're keeping them, but we need to clean it off so they can reglaze. This, ew, that was gross. Anyways, I'm not going to change out that faucet. Whoa, well, that's kind of cool. I don't know what that is down there, but that's cool. So yeah, so we're going to paint these, all that stuff. We're going to come through here, reglaze this countertop, reglaze that, make it nice and clean and shiny. Take this off, come through here and paint all this stuff. I've actually used these in my rentals before, but I've kind of upgraded to the full glass ones. So I might actually clean and keep this one for my other fourplex. Yes, you heard me right. I have multiple fourplexes. So I'm going to keep this one over at my other property as, because I think it's okay. Like, I could clean it up and it's like not brand new, obviously, but I think it's good enough where I could probably replace one and probably get away with it if I did a little bit of caulking there or something. But it's okay. So I think I'm going to keep this one, but I still, again, like, okay, that saves me money for the next repair, but I still have to go replace this one with a really nice one. The one downstairs probably have to do the same thing. Ooh, that's gross. So anyways, and all the handles are gold, so I gotta replace all those. That sucks. Gotta, repaint the railing, which I was gonna do anyways. You're gonna paint all this stuff. But yeah, I think I just gotta pull all the carpet. I really wish I didn't have to. Trust me, it's 7. I have a guy that'll do all of this. The stairs, 20 of them or whatever there is, and all this stuff. Installation, padding, and carpet, all included, $1,700. At least that's what he charged me over here. So I don't know. You guys tell me if that's a good deal or not. I don't know if I'm getting ripped off, but I mean, yeah, he'll carpet this too. But yeah, I just need to pull all this stuff off. I'm gonna throw it in the truck tomorrow, take it to the dump. But basically, my goal for today is get this stuff and the padding all rolled up, get it all downstairs, get everything prepped for paint. Need to hide these blinds. Again, I really, really don't want to use these, but they are brand new, and I really don't want to pay for more blinds because I already have to pay for the ones downstairs. Well, again, I asked in my first video, these are brand new, so I can't charge them for new blinds because they just didn't put the ones in I like. But I kind of want to charge them for this one because, like, this is a huge one. This is a continuous one. This is a special order one. That's why I don't do that, right? But that's broken. This is broken. There's like, these are going to break anytime. And I just don't like those ones for that very reason. What I like to do, see, you can tell those ones or these ones. Those ones are the nice ones. They're thick, they're durable, they'll last longer. I don't have to replace them every time I have a new tenant. These ones break all the time. So I don't know. That's kind of unfortunate. But yeah, even in here, like the window, they just never, I don't know if you can tell, but they didn't clean any of the tracks. So I'm gonna have to have somebody come through here and clean all the windows and stuff before move in of the next person. They just put that on my hand. They did have, what the heck? What is this? Oh, they had some, ew, gross. Okay, well, they didn't clean that. Anyways, that's kind of nice little padding thing. Probably leave that. See, that's gross. That needs to be cleaned up. They did have like a bunch of fake grass out here. As you can see, they left a bunch of little dog droppings for me. So I'm going to have to come through here and rake all this stuff out. I don't know what all this crap is, but I'm going to have to pull all that out of there. Clean this up. We need to fix that. Pull all this chicken wire off. That was the boards I did from the other side. So now this side looks worse and I have to do all those. But yeah, all this chicken wire I got to pull off and get all these pieces of poop out of here. And I got to do new gravel and stuff. So fixed. So that's what being a landlord is, you guys. It's literally cutting up carpet, throwing stuff away, trying to do things affordably. You know, when I come through here and I do the LVP, because I already bought some extra stuff from the next unit. Because another thing too, I want to keep the styles the same. I want to be able to reuse my marketing pictures. I don't want every unit to look different. I don't want to have different flooring for every unit. I want to have different paint for every unit. I don't want to have different blinds for every unit. I want everything to be the same. I want consistency. I want conformity. I want to know what is in each unit, when was it put there, what the quality of product, that type of thing. And at some point, I'm not going to be able to keep reglazing these things. I'm going to have to tear them out and put, like, you know, whatever, right? Not butcher block, but the other stuff. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm basically struggling right now, you guys. I'm trying to figure out what improvements do I have to make to get 1600 in Malala, and what improvements do I not have to make to get 1600 in Malala, because I did everything over there and I didn't get more. So I'm not going to do more. I'm not going to do all that over here. That cost me like $15,000. I'm going to try to do this one for 10 or less. And of course, right, this one already has cadet heaters, right? So boom, big savings there. This one already has all vinyl windows, big saving there. So there's a lot of big ticket items that I did over there that I don't have to do over here. So maybe this one will only be $7,000. I don't know. Another question for you landlords: will I get more rent if I do the stainless steel appliances? Because I could just pay people, right? I could pay people come through here, make it look really nice, clean all that stuff, right? I probably have to replace those, right? Because those are gross. That's not too expensive. Replace those, clean that. That needs to be cleaned, really gross. This one looks all right. Again, they didn't do a great job cleaning these out, which is unfortunate because I'm going to keep them. Even if I go stainless steel in this unit, which I probably will, unfortunately, I'm still going to keep them because like those things work. I can resell those, right? I've been tossing some of these out because I just have so many of these. I don't have places to store all of them. Plus this one's kind of small too. I got a paint back here. But anyways, I'm just kind of rambling at this point. Need to clean that. That looks much better than the one next door. So yeah, I'm going to put baseboards along here, right, to kind of like cover up this. I don't want to have to replace this entire vanity thing. I really don't. So I'm just going to try to cover up the water damage. Of course, I'm going to put caulking along the top of it, or along the bottom there. But yeah, I just don't want to have to buy another one of those. So anyways, this is it. It's a Friday afternoon. This is what you're going to catch your local landlord doing. Peace.